Section 3 continued. In this section, we're going to create the front and the back surfaces following the same parameterization. So we're ready to create our front surface. What I'm going to do is I'm going to select these surfaces, hide the hulls and CVs, and we're going to clear the cross sections. Okay, to create the front surface, I'm going to use the extend tool with the linear option on and merge off, and I'm just going to extend the top surface here. The reason I'm doing this is so that this surface has the same parameterization as the top one. I'm going to go to left view, and we're going to center pivot, and we're going to rotate this. Okay, let's turn on the CVs, and we'll move this down and to the side. We'll turn on the scan, the cross sections, and okay. So I'm gonna have to fix the surface. So what I'll do is I'm gonna pick these CVs, I'm gonna move them, and with the control and right mouse button, we straighten that out, and we do the same things for here. Okay, at this point I'm gonna turn on the symmetry modeling. Okay, we pick the surface, and there we go. Okay, so the surface is a little bit too big. So what we're going to do here, we're going to use the spheres that we created for reference. And if you recall, we placed them right at the intersection between where the fillet starts and ends. We're going to use the extend tool here again, and we're going to use extrapolate with merge on. And I'm going to select the surface, and snapping it to this edge, I'm going to move it down. Okay, we'll go in the front view, and now we'll move the surface in. Again, I'm going to use the top edge to snap. Okay, this one right here, I'm just going to move it a little bit down. I'm not too worried about the bottom because that will be trimmed out later on. Okay, I'm going to pick the surface, and I'm going to add another hull in the middle. We're going to accept that. And we're going to now fit it to the surface. We're going to move it. We can get rid of these spheres. Okay. And now with NUV tool, NUV hull, I'm going to shape this. Move this down. Okay. Okay. That's not bad. Maybe this here needs to come out a little bit. And the bottom needs to go in a little bit. Okay. Let's see what our curvature comb says. Okay, so this is pretty flat here. Here's not bad. Okay. So I'm gonna use the slide hull tool and move this up to give it some acceleration. And we'll slide this one a little bit that way. Okay. That's pretty good. We'll delete all the locators. Okay, we'll look at it from the front view. Okay, we might have to adjust some CVs here. I just want to make sure they're nice and straight. We straighten them out. Okay. And these ones as well. And the center ones. Oops. There we go. Okay, let's see if anything changed in here. A little bit, so we'll go back and adjust it now. Okay, NUV. And this one right here. There we go. I'm pretty happy with that, and we're now ready to create our back surface. To create the back surface, we're going to do the same thing that we did to the front. So I'm just going to hide these, and we're going to clear scan lines, and we'll go to the back. We're going to do exactly the same thing. We're going to use the extend tool with linear on and merge off, and we'll extend this. Okay, we'll go to side view, and we'll center pivot, and we'll rotate. We'll move this down. Okay, turn on the hulls, rotate this a little bit more. Okay, once again we're going to have to straighten out the CVs. Okay, I'll move this down. We'll turn on the cross sections. Okay, and we'll move that there. Okay. We'll go in the back view, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to straighten these CVs now. So I'll pick these CVs. We'll turn on first actually symmetrical modeling. Pick the CVs here, and we'll move them. Okay, straight. You just want to make sure that they're straight. Okay, they look pretty straight there. We'll add another hull in the center, just like we did in the front. And now we can start to shape it. We'll use NUV. Okay, we'll move this back. Okay, we're almost there. Okay. It takes a little bit of tweaking, but we're pretty close here. Okay. Now this surface is bigger, and I'm not going to scale it, and I'll show you why later on. I'm going to leave it as it is, but I am going to check to see how the combs are. So we're going to do the locators, and okay, same thing here. Okay, so this surface here, we're going to, this will change once we will trim this down later on, but I'm just gonna fix this right here. I'm gonna slide the hull up a little bit so we have some acceleration there. Okay, we'll delete the locators and we'll go back to tweak the surface again. NUV, and okay, we'll tweak this like that. Perfect. There we go. Okay. Okay, so we created now the back surface. We'll clear this. And we have created all the main slabs. And we're ready to move on to the next section.